Our matches today, our first match today is between Joe Conte and Stefanie Marek, two young bowlers from the Wilmington area. My name is Jules Falcone. I'll be your announcer for today. This is young Joe Conte you're seeing here. Already started with an open in the first frame. Young Joe bowls in a league at Silverside Lanes. His average last year was 181. We're looking at Stefanie, who bowls at 2 leagues at First State. Average is 166. Playing inside a little bit. These are 1-2. Both young bowlers look pretty comfortable for being on TV. Stefanie's dad got her interested in bowling. Using one of the new fire bolts, one of them $100 urethane balls. Covers the spare rather easily. Stefanie's getting 10 pins from Joe. Should even things up quite a bit. Looks like a good concentration. So let's watch her form this time. Good deep follow through. A little high, leaves it 3-6. Should work on getting a little more push away in her swing. She forces her to muscle the ball a little bit, but she's such a young bowler. Can do nothing but get better, huh? There's her highest series was 660. And covers a spare. We can see why she's shooting 660s, huh? Cover them spares that easy. She's placed in the junior champ top 10 in 1983 and 1985. She won a singles classic in '83. She was Len Holmquist's double champ. Joe Conte comes back with a strike. He's 2 marks down to the young lady. Joe's coach is Jimmy Johnson. And the area bowlers know who Jimmy Johnson Jr. is. Another big influence is his girlfriend, Megan. Little high. Leaves a 7-pin. Joe goes to St. Mark's High School. He's a 12th grader. Let's watch him cover the spare. Looks good. Nice confident swing. Muscles the ball a little bit. Might do better if he gets his hand up behind it just a wee bit. And we're going to see Stefanie again. Looks like there's a little positive right side weight in this ball. Okay. Like she's got to get down a little bit in her legs. She leaves the 1-2-8. When you stand up out of the shot, you don't give your chance a hand to get through the ball. When your hand doesn't get through the ball, it doesn't go into a good roll. The positive weight that she has in the ball also retards the roll. She would do much better if she would bend her next to last step and stay down. See, she goes down and then she stiffens right up. Covers the spare. Good shot. She's really accurate. Okay, we're watching Stefanie again. Good balance, real close. Just a little high, fast 8. Ball was real close. A little better knee bend that time. Nice confident swing. Her father is the key that got her interested in the game. Also her friends on the bowling circuit. Another routine spare for Stefanie. You make spares like that, you're going to be tough to beat. Okay, let's see what Joe's got. He's up on a spare. Carefully sets. Good follow through, just a little bit inside of 90, but he carries. Okay, he's got 49 through the third frame. He's 14 pins back of Stefanie, who has 4 spares out of 4 frames. Let's watch Joe real careful this time. Looks like he's got a fingertip. He's throwing a black angle. Fingers spread apart. A little bit around the ball. Leaves a 1-2-8. Both bowlers look pretty comfortable here. Joe has 4 bowling balls. He's got a yellow dot in all 3 angles, all 16 pounders. And looks like he's got it covered. Good spare. We're going to be right back. Have a little commercial here at the Pay Some Bills. We'll be right back with Stefanie. Okay, we're back. Have Stefanie coming up on the right-hand lane. Still has that 14-pin lead. Taking her time, drying her hand. Got a good high roll on the ball. Let's see what happens. Looks like a little wide again. He's at 1-2-9 this time. On this right-hand side, she's left a 1-2, a 1-2-8, and a 1-2-9. All the balls have been wide. Maybe she's working a little too hard to get the ball to come back. It's not working, huh? Okay, let's see if her accuracy stays with her. A little wide again. Just missed. Just missed. Makes it a real close match because she lost the count. She's got 89 through 5. Joe's got 69 in the 4th with a spare up. If he strikes, it's exactly even. Let's see if Stefanie can put some pressure on here. Looks like a little left of the head pin. Almost got them all. Leaves a 9-pin. A little light. It's a big spare for her. She needed to keep the pressure on Joe. Stefanie had 95 points in the her point totals, which was right up there in 12th place over the tour. She missed that spare, puts her down a mark to Joe. She's really going to have to put it back together now, but one mark isn't unsurmountable. Joe stayed down with that ball. Still got a little to the side and got a break on the strike. Caught it off the wall. Looks like he's going to be a pretty good bowler if he gets his hand behind the ball. Joe had 61 points in the point leader. See what he can do with this. If he gets a strike here, I'll have a commanding lead. He hasn't hit this lane yet. Round the ball again. Okay, leaves a 2-4-5, a little bit light. Didn't carry that one off the wall. Probably improve himself 10 pins if he gets his hand behind the ball, like I should do. Okay, looks like if he makes this spare, he'll have an 11-pin lead. Good shot. Good shot. Good spare. Okay, it's all in Stefanie's hands now. Her high single game is 252. time. She's had 3 balls wide. She probably overcompensated. Left at 3-6-10. Stefanie goes to St. Elizabeth. She's a 9th grader. She has a sister, Teresa. Better hurry. Just missed. One more coat of paint on the 3-pin that would have went down. Of course, they don't paint pins. It's a plastic coating. She's 22 pins down with 3 frames to go, so she's really going to have to put something together here. This game is all offense. She's left at a head pin again. She gets a break this time. Hey, it may be the break she needs. Okay, let's see what Joe has in store. Good balance, a little bit short. Played the ball just a little bit short that time. Didn't give it a chance. Joe's a senior at St. Mark's. And he's in control with that spare. 19 pins separate the 2 players. This looks like it could be a strike. Good shot. That was his best shot of the game, without a doubt. A little bit of loft, good fingers, half pocket, still carried. It was definitely his best shot of the game. Okay, Stefanie has to respond with something here. Maybe she'll get another one. Okay, carries a jersey strike, solid. Puts her right back in the game. She's 9 pins down, going into the 10th frame. It's all on her shoulders. She takes the lead with a strike here. If she doesn't strike, she still makes Joe mark. Jersey again gets another break. Okay, we have a new leader. Stefanie has a 1-pin lead. Coming up to the 2nd ball in the 10th, and Joe still has to bowl. Okay, this one's going right for the pocket. All right, how's that for a pressure shot from a 14-year-old girl? Okay, and they said ladies couldn't bowl. Give her a couple of years, you never know. That gives her an 11-pin lead, and it forces Joe to get at least 1 strike. If she strikes again, it'll force him to get 2. Okay. 6. He still needs 2 strikes. Joe needs 2 strikes. Stefanie finishes with 4 in a row and 9. Makes Joe get 2 strikes. If he gets 1 and 9, he loses by a pin. This is a big ball. This is a must ball. You must have a strike. He popped out of that one. Popped out of that with his legs. He tried to help the ball. Never gave it a chance. He just should have stayed down with it. Came through it. He didn't give it a chance. He switches to his Columbia. Uda makes the spare. Good game by Joe. 186 if he strikes. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes. 5. Good effort. Stefanie got a couple breaks, and then she threw one in there to close him out. Okay. Our next match will Falcone back with the Bowlers Gazette Youth Tour. Second match in the Point Leaders Championship. We have Stefanie, Marek, who just beat Joe Conte, coming up against Lenny Sload, 13-year-older, who goes to Pierce Middle School. We're going to watch Stefanie take off this time. Last game that she beat Joe Conte, she was getting 10 pins. This time, she has to give away pins. She's giving away 13 pins. Starts out with a 310. Tough spare, but we've seen her make a lot of spares. Then she threw a lot of strikes. Guess that's why she's bowling the second match, huh? Okay, real close. All right. Good shot. She really is quite accurate, isn't she? Okay, here's our first look at Lenny Sload. 13-year-old bowler with 145 average. It's a lot of revolutions. Opens up with a great big strike. And 13 pins. And he has a little bit of an unorthodox style. He's throwing a Columbia U-dot. Gets good revolutions on the ball. Leaves a 610. Lenny's high series is 673. Throws a fingertip ball. It's placed in the Coke tournament and the Belfont tournament. Watch him cover the spare. He's got it. Good spare. Good confident arm swing. Balance is a little rough. Sets his foot at the foul line before he throws. Try to give you a little more on that later. We have Stefanie up on the right-hand lane. Nice clean shot. And that's what happens when you make a nice clean shot. That was her best shot of the two games. Cleanest wise. She got 4 in a row in the end of the first game, but that was her cleanest. Left it a head pin this time. This is where she got a couple breaks last game. She leaves a 3-pin. Looks like that will be an easy spare for her. Hope I don't jinx her, but she's been eating up them easy spares. Keeps her hand under the ball. A little short on the push away. Easy spare. She's going to have to keep making them spares because she has to give Lenny pins. 13. Let's see what he does, what he comes back with. There's it real close. All right. Big strike. 2 flush strikes on that right-hand lane. Over on this left-hand lane, he was high on it last time. Let's see what he does. Has the soft grips. $100 bowling ball. Little high again. Oh, didn't break it up. Leaves a 4-6. Practically impossible spare. He should shoot for one of the pins. And that'll make it a very close match. They'll be within pins if he gets 1 or 2. Good thing. That's exactly what he should do in that position. He's got 81 through 4. Stefanie's got 40 and a spare up in the third. A little high, she breaks up the 6-7-10, leaves the 6-10. She's moving much more confidently now. Doesn't look like she's nervous at all. That really helps when you don't get nervous. Better hurry. Good spare. Tough on them spares. Okay. Let's watch her hand release this time, see what happens. So her hand's a little bit high on the ball. It's a jersey strike. Got to get her hand a little bit behind the ball so she gets a little more forward revolution, and she has to get her legs down, keep them down. Her legs go down, but then they pop up on the end. A little more knee bend, and she would get more revs. Okay, we have Lenny with his work cut out. He's left at a head pin. Leaves a 6-pin. Good solid jersey, just didn't carry it. Game is within 3 pins. Stefanie has 78 in the 4th frame. Lenny has 81 in the 4th frame. Good shot. Lenny is really very accurate for his open shoulder release. When you open them shoulders, it's tough to be accurate. Lenny doesn't seem to be having a problem with that. His father, mother, and sister all bowl. Good revs, might carry. Great shot. Really gets a lot of revolutions for a 13-year-older. Stefanie back on the right-hand lane, up on working on a strike. Little light, 2-4-5. This will be the first spare on the left-hand side of the lane that she shot. Looks good. Good spare. Doesn't seem to have any trouble at all getting lined up for them spares. It's very important. Okay. Confident look. Looks like a clear-thinking young lady. Left side of the head pin. Oh, she didn't get away with this one. Leaves a 6-7. Now, this is a very tough spare, but you can make it. And if you look at it like it's just a wide 5-7, it doesn't look half as tough. Because it's a very similar cut that a 5-7 has. That's not bad. Okay, that's going to give Lenny the lead. Stefanie has 125 through the 7th frame. Lenny has approximately a 16-pin lead, and he's on a strike. Strike here would really put the heat on Stefanie. There it is. Okay, instead of a 16-pin lead, it's a 26-pin lead by Lenny. Something to be said for that big ball. Them balls, you get a lot of revolutions. Carry those off-hit strikes. Trying to put her away. It's going to probably do it. It gives him a 36-pin lead. Stefanie needs them strikes that she had against Joe here. Same thing to get that back. Let's see what she does. Okay, a little high, leaves a 6-pin. is a must spare for Stefanie. Without this spare, she'll just about be eliminated. Not without a good fight, though. Okay, another spare. She's really a great spare shooter. Average is 166. She looks better than that. With that spare ability. So high again, leaves a 6-9-10. I think she's going to need, if she's going to win this one, she needs a little help from Lenny. He doesn't look like he's very accommodating. I think he's going to take care of himself. Another good spare. Tough on them spares. Got to give her a lot of credit. We're going to be seeing and hearing a lot from Stefanie Marek. Okay, we're back to Len. A little wide this time. These are 1, 2, 4. Relatively comfortable 26-pin lead. With 2 frames to go. See what he does with his spare. Oh, missed a spare. Gives Stefanie a little bit of light. Gives Lenny 186 through the 9th frame. 24 pins separate the 2. Both have to bowl the 10th frame. Mark here closes the door. A little bit wide again. 1-8 he leaves. If he throws the ball the same place he threw that last spare ball, he'll make this one. That would give him a 2-0 game. And Stefanie won't be able to reach that. If he misses it, well, we'll worry about that when it happens. Oops. 194. Stefanie can only get 162. It's not going to matter. Lenny is going to be the winner of the match. Stefanie's looking over the score. See if she has a chance. Yeah, all right. Good effort. I think she just realized. She just looked back at Len and said she can't win. Good competitors. Good scores. Real close. Great shot. Well, it's a good thing he didn't give her a little more room, huh? Okay, great effort. Great effort. Stefanie had 196 last game. She's going to be in the 190s again this game. Great effort. 190. Okay, we're going to have Lenny coming up against Danny Flynn right after this.